Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back with another one. Week 1, NFL picks. Yeah, but right before I kick into it, did y'all catch the episode 155 on No Studio Network's Caffeine TV live podcast? No? Well, you guys need to start keeping up with us, okay? So go ahead and download the Caffeine TV app. Go ahead, download it now, and then also go on to YouTube, No Studio Network. Go ahead and subscribe to that. The Money to Great channel on YouTube. Subscribe to that so you can keep up with everything that I'm dropping for you guys. It's gonna be week after week. We talk about the football, NFL picks. We'll be on No Studio Network. We'll be here. Come on now, guys. Let's do this. This is my second season doing the predictions. Let's get the subscribers up. Let's get this notification bell going. Let's start going live. We're gonna be at games, going live, everything. But enough of that talking. Do what I told y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and download that Caffeine TV app so you can keep up with the picks of the week. And that's where I'll be discussing things about the week of football in each of these weeks that are going by. So without further ado, let's get into week 1. So week 1, Thursday night is like a special little night that we picked the Thursday night games, and that's where it's just it goes just to a record for Thursday night. So right now I got Geechi Gotti and Craig from No Studio Network podcast going at it with me with these picks this week. So let's get into it. Bills versus Rams. I picked the Rams. Geechi Gotti picked the Bills. Craig picked the Rams. Geechi Gotti got the win. Bills came ready to handle business against the Rams. So, I'm on one on my channel here, and on one on the No Studio Network channel too as well right now. So, Geechi Gotti got the win for Thursday night. His record's looking good for Thursday night. Then we get counted up at the end of the season. You know how it goes. When they stop doing the Thursday night football games, that's when we're gonna count it up. So he's got one win. He's already on starting up. So let's get it. So let's kick into that next game. Well, the first game I'm gonna get back to it. Josh Allen and Matt Stafford and the Bills. That's powerhouse team. I was looking for the Rams to show up a little bit more, but didn't happen. Good win for the Bills. So now we're gonna kick into week 1 Sunday games. So the Patriots versus Dolphins. Of course, I'm gonna pick the Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan. Love the Patriots. Mac Jones. Even though we don't have Brady, I'm still a Patriots fan. Yes. So that's Mac Jones versus Tua Tagovailoa, and that game, Geechi Gotti's picking the Dolphins, and Craig is picking the Dolphins. Wow. So they don't have no faith in the Panthers, but it's okay. So I got the Patriots, guys. Picking the Patriots. Next game, Saints versus Falcons. Saints versus Falcons. That's Winston versus Mark Mariota. I'm going with Mark Mariota's hands this time. So also Geechi Gotti's going with Mark Mariota and the Falcons. But the only person who's going for the Saints will be Craig, and that's going to be Winston up behind the 1s and 2s on that one. So that's a pretty good pick. Let's see how that goes. Mark Mariota and Winston. They're both for unpredictable quarterbacks. And pretty much anything's possible. These players know what they're doing out there, man. So give it to the professionals to win the game for you, to see who's the best out of it. So straight to that though. 49ers versus the Bears. You got Trey Lance versus Justin Fields. We're going with Justin Fields. He's at home. Season opener. Come on, you guys got to prove a point. Trey Lance. I was thinking Trey Lance is kind of newish, but Garoppolo, in the era and all that. I'm seeing the transitions for the 49ers. So I'm giving Justin Fields a little bit of an edge on this one. I'm making sure thinking that the Bears are going to win this game. Other than that, Geechi Gotti and Craig are picking the 49ers. So moving on to the Steelers game versus the Bengals. I'm picking the Steelers, and not because I thought Roethlisberger was on the team. No, he retired. I know that. And they do have Trubisky. They got a couple other quarterbacks, Rudolph or something like that. And they're doing their thing. I know their names. It's just sometimes I'm just trying to get these picks out the way. I don't want to over exaggerate on some of the games. So yeah. Steelers, Bengals. I'm going for the Steelers. Geechi Gotti and Craig are both going for the Bengals with Joe Burrows up behind them on the twos. So we're gonna move on to the next game. Eagles versus Lions. That's Jalen Hurts versus Jared Goff. I'm picking Jalen Hurts to go in there with his team and shake up a little things over there in Detroit. So Jared Goff and them got to be on their A game today. So other than that, Geechi Gotti and Craig are both picking the Lions for the win. Motor City, they want to see Motor City win. Colts versus Texans. That's Matt Ryan versus Dave Mills. So let's do this. I'm going with the Houston Texans. I like the way they were playing in the preseason. So they were undefeated in the preseason as well. Davis Miles is making them get a new look. Geechi Gotti is also picking Davis Mills in the Texans. But we got Craig picking the Colts with Matt Ryan. He was talking a lot about Matt Ryan. If you catch the show, you can check that out. Yeah, he's talking a lot about Matt Ryan. He has faith in Matt Ryan. So, yeah. Texans, man. Geechi Gotti picked the Texans. Craig picked the Colts. So, next up, we got the Ravens versus the Jets. Lamar Jackson versus, I thought he retired, Joe Flacco, like I said on the show. But, no. But we all picked the Ravens on that one, so that wasn't clear across the board. Everybody's picking Lamar Jackson's team, the Ravens. Catch them. I caught them with some stuff in the games and stuff. They're pretty decent in the preseason. I've seen that. So Jags versus Commanders. We got Lawrence versus Wentz. So I'm going with the Commanders. I'm going to go with Carson Wentz and the Commanders for the win. Geechi Gotti's also going with the Commanders for the win. Craig is going with Lawrence and the Jags on that game. So next, we got the Giants versus Titans. Daniel Jones versus Ryan Tannehill. Kind of want to go with Daniel Jones, but Ryan Tannehill, the Titans is an unstoppable team. So we got a clear across the board. Titans for the win. Next is Chiefs versus Cardinals. So we got Mahomes versus Tyler Murray. I'm going with the Chiefs for the defeat on the Cardinals at home. Geechi Gotti's going with the Cardinals for the win at home. Craig is going for the Chiefs as well. So that's going to be pretty much a tough game that I'll probably see coming this week. And looking forward to seeing if Mahomes can pull it off in Arizona on the road. Next game is Raiders versus the Chargers. That's Carr versus Justin Herbert. I was thinking about going with the Chargers, but you know what? I'm going to stick with the Raiders the way they were undefeated all preseason. And I think this team is hungry for some wins. Also, we got Geechi Gotti going with the Raiders. And Craig had faith in Justin Herbert, so he's going with the Chargers. Good picks, man. And let's keep going, though. Packers versus Vikings. Okay, well, no, nobody disagreed with the picks against Rodgers versus Cousins. Everybody's going with Rodgers, so we all went across the board that the Packers will win this game. Let's see here. Next game. Buccaneers versus Cowboys. That's Dak and Brady. Brady and Dak, whatever you want to call it. Brady versus Dak. I actually didn't like the way that the Buccaneers were in preseason, and I think they still got some stuff to work on. And I think the Cowboys been, having their stuff situated. So I'm thinking I'm going with the Cowboys and Dak Prescott just to sneak away with the first victory at home at least, and upset the Buccaneers while they're on the road. Geechi Gotti is picking the Buccaneers. He said he's not betting against Tom Brady. Understandable. And Craig's a Cowboys fan, so he's not going to bet against his team. He's going with the Cowboys as well. So the next game we got Broncos versus the Seahawks, and that's Russell Wilson going against his old team against Geno Smith, who me and Craig don't have faith in, and the only person that had faith in him was Geechi Gotti. So Broncos, we're going with the Broncos over the Seahawks. I am, and Geechi's not, and Craig is. So that's going to be those picks for their spread points for the game. I picked 38, Geechi picked 59, and Craig picked 54. So, since it's the Money Grade channel, I'm going to go back over my picks, y'all. Let's see what we do this week. I said, so we're going to cancel Thursday night for this week. We already 0-1 this week. I picked the Rams, and the Rams lost to the Bills. So let me run it back to you. So Patriots, Dolphins, we're going with the Patriots, guys. Saints versus Falcons, we're going with the Falcons. Browns versus Panthers, we're going with the Panthers. 49ers versus Bears, we're going with the Bears. Steelers versus Bengals, we're going with the Steelers. Eagles versus Lions, we're going with the Eagles. Colts versus Texans, we're going with the Texans. Ravens versus Jets, we're going with the Ravens. Jags versus Commanders, we're going with the Commanders. Giants versus Titans, we're going with the Titans. Chiefs versus Cardinals, we're going with the Chiefs. Raiders versus Chargers, we're going with the Raiders. Packers versus Vikings, we're going to go with the Packers. Buccaneers versus Cowboys, we're going with the Cowboys. And the Seahawks and the Broncos, or Broncos versus Seahawks, we're going to go with Broncos this week. And, tune in Tuesday nights, Thursday nights for your NFL talk on No Studio Network, and also catch me here on the Money the Great channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching.